Alright boys, this is a video I wanted to make for a while. I want to show you the shop. I want to show you the cleanup. This is the cleanup efforts. I still got boxes and stuff, but we got a couple days. So what we have is we've got Hurt coming to pick up his GTR. I'll show you that quick. So we have Hurt coming to pick up the GTR in how many days, Josh? 4, 5?
4 or 5.
Yeah, 5 days he's coming to pick up his GTR. Josh's been grinding on it since Monday because out of the blue, something came up and Hurt's like, hey, let's get my GTR done. We're not gonna be able to do it to the level that we were, these goddamn YouTubers, but we're still stoked. You may notice something's missing from his engine. That would be the head. The boys that we have do this stuff are done right now, so that'll be picked up tonight or tomorrow. The head will go on, so Josh has tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are fail-safe days. But I want to show you the bay, and I want to show you where we were at with the car because I haven't updated this once. So first sponsored product, I believe, is the Plasma Man intercooler. It's pretty nice, actually. I don't want to give the Aussies their flowers, but it uses all OEM mounted stuff. It looks just like a stock intercooler with some better welds, to be fair. I wouldn't say it's better than OEM because I don't know anything about it, but quality, it's there. I just don't like that it says Plasma Man across the front of it. I would never purchase this because I wouldn't want that. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around. And you're going to see Hurt's engine bay. So we went with a black on this bay. This is one of the worst cars we've ever had. Do you have a thing for that?
What?
Can you get a battery for that?
It is on.
Oh, wild. That looks like it's not.
That's because it's the engine bay color.
So, this was the worst GTR we've ever had. We told Hurt about it. Realistically, we would have told the customer to get a different shell. He wanted to push on. He's going to hammer the shit out of this. So our work, I don't know how to say this without really just talking shit about his car. We put lipstick on a pig. We tried to make this car look as good as it does. In my opinion, this car has an expiration date. None of our other cars have an expiration date. Right. This chassis has a fucking expiration date. Yeah. And it's not very long from now. It's like about as long as some like organic whole milk.
Right. Before
I would retire this thing. But it's a good thrasher. This is like way worse than Dusty, but for Hurt, he can go in the desert and drive it off-road, and I don't think anyone would give a fuck.
The salt flats?
Yeah, the salt flats, like whatever. So, painted the bay black. We did that because he may paint the outside. He may try to restore this car, and we didn't want to go gray and match the outside, and then him paint the outside fucking orange or purple or something, and then it not match. So we did black. We did the wheel wells. We put his BCs on, another sponsored part we wouldn't have done. A lot of sponsored parts on this car I wouldn't have done, but for Hurt, and realistically, only other YouTubers that have sponsor, what's it called? Responsibilities. Yeah. That's the only way I would sacrifice what we do. And I also don't believe what he's done to the car or the parts sacrifice the finished product. I'm not like putting anything dangerous like eBay, oil filter relocations from Roberto or anything like that on the car. Here's the bay. It looks fucking awesome. If you remember, that whole area was rusted out. We did what I believe is the most permanent fix for that, and it has no Bondo. So I'm stoked on that. ABS delete. Wiring harness has been cleaned up and redone. All the AC stuff has been rebuilt. Headlights have been restored. We didn't touch any paint on the exterior of this car. We did the wheel wells with the undercoating. Stop the paint there. This will protect him when he does go out in the desert. Didn't touch anything here. We won't have time. He did send us Brembo brakes. We're not gonna have time to fit those because we don't have rotors and stuff.
They need to be restored.
And they need to be restored. We replaced these if you care. Replaced the cowl. Redid all the AC stuff, like I said, over here. All the bolts are zinced. This bay came out really good. I really like how soft this line is.
Yeah.
And like it just goes. We also did the underside of the hood. His underhood piece was destroyed. What were you saying?
That rear clutch thing delete?
Yeah, we redid the clutch pill. There's a clutch pill in there that saves your clutch. And it's like a big apparatus. We delete it, we rebend the line, make it look cool. Josh set this up for flex fuel with the Haltech sensor. That was also a sponsor of Hertz. He has a Haltech Elite 2000 or 2500. Really cool. But like I said, this is like SEMA 2022. We've got to get this car built by Sunday, Saturday, Monday. So the engine's still not ready, but I told Josh to queue it up as far as he can get, which it is. All the lines are run, head goes on, all the accessories, engine goes in, transmission, clutch, and
turbos together right now.
yeah. So this thing will be. I have all of the faith this car will be done by probably Friday night.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm assuming. So this is how fast we can do it if we have the parts, which we didn't have some of the parts, so we just didn't use some parts. But we'd rather hit Hertz deadline than drag this out for a couple of little parts.
The things that we didn't do are just bolt-on shit you can do it.
Right, exactly.
It's not like detrimental to the car functioning.
So with that being said, I want to give you a shop update because I know people have said it and seen it. This place is popping off. We've stopped accepting cars, but what we're doing now is we're accepting partial payment, which gets us the parts in. Once the parts come in, cars can be shipped or delivered or whatever. So if you are interested in getting your Skyline rebuilt, you're gonna have to pay a hefty amount to get all the parts. We want them all in on the shelf, which we have a crazy amount of parts coming in today and parts on the shelf. And my trip today is getting more parts. But if you're a potential customer, we're gonna do it a little differently moving forward, and I'll show you why outside in a second. But our parts department has been cleaned up quite a bit. We've got some main studs, Grady air filters, and some other stuff over there, clutches, and then this is all OEM stuff. We've got a bunch of Nismo oil separators. These are the catch cans, wiring specialties, harnesses, oil pumps, water pumps. There's more water pumps somewhere. Radiator kits, hose kits, clutch boosters, engine gasket kits. We've got a lot of the annoying stuff, a bunch of strokers and coilovers, but parts are what's killing us. I know, I see it in the comments. I ignore most people because their money is in here, and I address the people who matter, which are my customers, but we're just waiting on certain parts, and it kind of sucks that we're not the only ones in the world that are doing it either. With all that being said, the thing that brought me to have this conversation is what the outside of our shop looks like. This is Connor's car. You remember it from Denver. It's here. We're doing some little changes to this. You remember that car from Denver, my new GTR. And then we have customer cars. And this is why we're talking about the current situation. Let's count them. One, well, that car is a customer car too, so two. And then this sea of Skylines. I don't think there's this many Skylines anywhere else in the country, even the importers. So let's say we got 4 there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So we've got 19 there. Wait, did I miscount? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. So we have 19 out here. We've only just begun. Oh, actually a little 240 snuck in there, but it's a customer car anyway. 19 Skylines, that's what it looks like if you're wondering. And then in the back, we're not done, because some of these are parts cars, some of these are customer cars. We have another one that you guys don't know about. It's kind of looking a little sad right now, but it's actually a really cool car. So 2, 4, 6. That's what we'll count out here. So 6. So 19 and 6 is 25. And then in here, we've got 27, 29, 31, 33, 35. There's 35, 34, 35 motherfucking Skylines here currently right now. And I love to see it, but it is why we are not taking customer cars. And I could go through every one and tell you what we're waiting on. This car's just waiting on a simple exhaust and some valve covers. This car's waiting on some jet hot and some other stuff. We're not going to talk about that car. This car completely changed the build. This car's couplers, an IC7, Haltech, little shit. Yeah, bunch of little shit.
My list is like 8 items.
8 items on that one. So I want to give this update because I see it in the comments, and I want to, the people who I want to answer and are truly interested in what's going on here, I want to give them like more insight. The people who are talking shit, unless your money's here, you don't need to talk. I mean, you can talk all the shit you want. I'll probably delete it, but I'm not trying to address the haters. What I'm trying to do is just show people who are potential customers. Because I had a call today with another customer car, and he was like, oh, I saw people talking shit on the internet, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it either. We're doing okay. We're running this place okay. And we have a new tech starting on Monday, which is going to be huge. And we have some other potential dudes from Canada, you know who you are, that we're going to try out as well. So we're pretty We're gonna be pretty good. Don't forget, we just started working in October. I know I said this a couple of videos ago, but we just started doing customer cars in October. It is March, and we're good. We're good to go. We're gonna have, by May, a bunch of cars out of here. But unfortunately, right now, I have to leave. It is 12:30. My flight leaves at 4:40, and I have to drive JFK. I'm going to Cali. I'm picking up Dustin's car. I'm flying there, but my truck will be there. Picking up another customer car. And I'm doing one of the most exciting things that came out of the blue. And I'll take you guys along with me. We bought a bunch of parts for an R34 and my R33. And we get to pick them up in person, load them in my truck, and fly home. And maybe visit Adam and TJ in Formula D. I'm going with DJ. So get excited for California content. This is just a little update video. I haven't updated or filmed in a while. I uploaded last Sunday, I think, but it's Wednesday now. So anyway, see you boys tomorrow. Sorry that there's not much going on. Filmable. Murr's out. He's not feeling so hot. Will was just sick, making everyone get a COVID test. I don't even know if COVID's real anymore, but yo, is COVID real still?
Yo, film for film?
Is COVID real still?
No. What? I mean, yeah, it's real.
Does Will have it?
No. If Will had COVID, he wouldn't be here.
See?
Be real. Where'd COVID go?
COVID's gone. COVID's in the Ukraine fighting Russia. Pretty sure. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow.